Alright, welcome to the Golden Gift Qualifier number 1. So we got the first major 1v1 tournament for the year. And this is a little rough for Joey, having to wait to scatter there. But still, this way he gets near perfect placement around it. Just going to want to finish that up. So we've got Joeybadz in the red trunks on Isis here today. Up against batuhaNN in the blue trunks on Loki. Joey's going to want to finish that. But he will. Straight on the gold. The food there. He micros that drop off there. Killing the caribou a little early perhaps. batuhaNN's also got the second caribou down. So our players actually getting hunting dogs here, or have they taken it? Let's have a look. Yeah, so Joey's taken hunting dogs. batuhaNN taking hunting dogs as well. So with a no water start, you might as well go for hunting dogs. We are going to be relying on hunting for the majority of your early game food eco until you transition onto your farms. So just adjust my mouse DPI. So yeah, welcome to the first Meta Plays tournament for 2023. God, the years go by fast, don't they? It's worse the older we get. Starting to sound like an old man now. So as a Norse player, going to dictate the pace of this game here, or has Joey got some tricks up his sleeve with early raiding with his own infantry, perhaps? Really defensive placement of the temple here for Joey, but I like it. Being Egyptian, he's going to be able to spam his houses around his outposts anyway. Get them earlier than on the other civs because they're all free, so the only cost to them is the build time you invest in them. So generally you just have one villager build them all continuously from a point. If you're sort of feeling a bit lazy, otherwise, you know, it's never really a drama to throw them down whenever, just like any of the other civs. In fact, it's probably easier because you've never got to worry about having 60 wood in the bank every 5 or 10 population. And spamming out that last dwarf before he ages up here. Joey's age up very timely here. He's getting a little bit of wood as well. Going on a hunt. Again, getting a lot of gold. Obelisk going to provide a bit of line of sight just to keep Joey safe. batuhaNN really just starting to go for a bit of a peruse of the map with his initial hearse here. Heading out now. So his age up is on the way, but he's actually sent the hearse here time to catch the Sphinx from Joey. Even though the Hearse is a myth unit, I mean a hero unit, it's going to take a while for him to kill the Sphinx. In fact, I don't know if he'll be able to fight it 1 versus 1, but second Hearse and a troll now. First house here, trying to harass the Vills, but Joey, a bit of Vill fighting there, so he's taking a bit of health off the hearse here. Whoop. Joey gonna lose Priest here. Or the Sphinx. I found an opportunity to really engage batuhaNN at the moment. So it is camping out at settlement, denying a chance at a quick settlement addition there. Looks like Joey's been pushed off this hunt for now. He's going to warm himself up, try and get this pretty safe second settlement, I think. Working on the gold for that now. I think he needs 400 gold. That's Egyptian. Patrol just up past the town centre here, just doing a check, and he's going to come around, try and attack the back of the base. Wooden wall. Going to be able to deny access to the hunt for now, but he's going to have to get these villages out of here as soon as it falls, because he hasn't yet started adding his military. He's still going to try and take heroic. So he's got that armory on the way. batuhaNN, for the time being, he's going to attempt to push his opponent off hunts. Had a little bit more houses back at home. Just continuing to grow his economy and try and harass his opponent off that nice hunt eco. Well, it's Joey's floating a bit of gold now, so you can try and go for a town centre somewhere, or just look at basically spending a little bit of the golden farms and otherwise working straight towards his heroic age here. Ideally, he probably wants to go for one of these town centres soon. He leaves it too long though. He won't be able to sneak it, and it looks like batuhaNN will be able to engage him once again. And with Loki, he's able to get free myth units out of taking fights. And they're not necessarily the myth units of the gods he's chosen, like he's gone for, I think it's Forseti. That gives you Healing Spring. He's actually got a Valkyrie there. batuhaNN just now getting his armory. A lot of pressure he's putting on Joey. A couple of priests. He's not actually just auto-training with them though, so he doesn't want to just bleed gold, but he's banking a lot of gold here as well. So is he trying to basically be able to go for heroic, throw down the town center and saturate farms to this initial town center, or does he want to spam a couple of mid-gold strongholds and yeah, get that second town center straight away? Right now though, batuhaNN's just really applying as much pressure as he can. His melee Valkyrie, have to be very careful because priests actually do quite a lot of damage to her. Unlike against the hearse here, they're pretty weak against those. So the Norse contain. It's going really smoothly for our Loki player. But Joey has managed to sneak his heroic age here. He's not actually banking as much gold after all this as I thought, and he's trying to get to 800 I think, so he can just go double settlement. Or settlement MIG, and then look at adding the other settlement afterwards. So he's playing this quite greedy, but he's playing it pretty streamlined. It's very efficient. Aside from a little bit of harass in from batuhaNN, dropping a villager or two early. He's done really well to just beeline Heroic Age, and the Norse player is having to go Heroic as well. Not on any additional town centers because batuhaN's had to invest so heavily in the Hersiers to keep harassing. Joey's build order really quite smooth, even under all the pressure. Although he's got a lot of gold in the bank now, so I mean he will be able to spam out some structures. A lot of wood in the bank too, actually. Maybe looking to field a lot of early chariots as quick as you can, try and catch batuhaN still on a Hersier comp before batuhaN's really ready to switch to an army of predominantly raiders.
And we
priests, cheap unit individually, but sort of ends up being a pretty expensive defense. So 100 resources isn't that cheap, is it? Really good against any summoned giants or Einherjar or Valkyries. These Hersier will be able to generate through fighting because they are low-key. So there is a random chance to proc a mythic unit summon on hit, which is pretty huge. Siege workshops. Under a lot of pressure at the moment. Double power usage here by Joey. He's got Eclipse and minions, so minions going to have increased attack, damage and speed, I think it is. So attack speed and movement speed. No, it is attack damage and attack speed. Pretty big. Wiping out batuhaN's little gathering spot there, but meanwhile, batuhaN's really managed to break into Joey's base. He hasn't really got enough at home to defend this at all, and really Joey really overwhelmed off his main town centre here before he's even got the second one out, so it's looking rough, but the minion army is going to be posing a bit of a threat for the next 10 seconds. Might force a couple of garrisons here, but damage may have been done here by batuhaN. We'll get one of the elves. Bit of damage on the dwarves, but right next to the TC they all just got garrisoned. So Joey, losing the majority of his base here, is going to get the settlement down, but GG's going to tap out there, as he's not going to be able to field an army in time to stop the same thing from happening again.